welcome back on this lovely Wednesday. Let's get a little chat and see if you guys can hear loud and clear. Let's get a couple of screens up and running up here. There we go. All right, everybody on YouTube, Facebook Live, good to see you all. Everybody, cyber traders in the cyber group room, good to see you all. Broadcasting on 3 different channels right now, which is pretty cool. It's nice with all this remote stuff, isn't it? Let me tell you something. I'm a little freaked out right now, okay? I'm a little freaked out because TLRY is just going up way too fast. All right? You've been here before. You saw what happened with GameStop. You saw what happened with AMC. We heard the Reddit stocks. Remember what happened with Kodak. Remember all these stocks that we trade, these big rubs. We see what's happening with blockchain stocks. We own this stock. We've been trading this stock since $25. Okay, it's going up way too fast. It really is. And I already sold half of it, which I'm a little upset. But because listen, the problem of being a day trader, and some people are like, wait a minute, I thought you knew what you're doing. I'm like, listen, sometimes being a day trader, I get angry at myself because it makes me too conservative. I'm not like some of these big, cowboys and they're like all in and stuff like that, because that's what I've been doing for 25 years, because I'm not an aggressive, trader and this and that. I just know where to look. I teach you guys where to look. You know where to find them. We've been trading TLRY for about how long we've been trading? How long have we been trading TLRY, guys? Probably about a month already we've been looking into it, or all the pot stocks. And it's just that you're in the right place, the right time. And then all of a sudden, everybody, that's what's making it move. I told you that when you have a new administration comes in, you got new things that are happening. There's certain things I was looking for. We're not going to get the same old, same old. We saw the same thing happen when President Trump was elected. And I've seen the same thing happen with President Biden being elected. They want to legalize pot. We've been talking about it for a while. Now you've seen senators talking about it. If you don't believe me, advise on YouTube, just go back and look at my YouTube channel and watch the videos I've done about a month or 2 months ago. Listen, I tell everyone, I don't have a crystal ball. This is not something like, oh, was it the earnings? Listen, when we trade, we look at an industry, and when you see a pattern, that's what happens, and that's how things work out. Just like what's going on with DraftKings. Let me just bring up DraftKings. I've been swing trading that one too. The DraftKings, same thing. They want to legalize gambling, online gambling. Now, once again, some of you might think it's a good thing, something might it's a bad thing, whatever it is. But listen, at the end of the day, money's money. That's why you do this. That's why you trade today's markets. So anyway, I'm just telling you right now, I'm freaking out, getting a little nervous about these pot stocks. They're going up way too fast. Now, let me just bring up TLRY. And I talked about this several times. Look at the chart on the right, okay? I want you to see something very carefully, all right? This stock was $300. When you're looking at it right here, you're like, wow, that thing that was up that high and it's got that much move? Yeah, but look when it started. It did exactly what we're seeing right now. Can this stock go to 200-300? It's possible, okay? It's possible. But look what ended up happening. It came right back down to $5, $3. So whatever goes up comes down twice as fast. So you got to be careful of what we're looking at here. All right, so let's just talk about some of the stocks that we traded yesterday, because I know we got a lot of new people here for the first time. We got people here that were out today, yesterday. Yesterday was actually a pretty good day. And let me just change this so you guys can see a little bit better on YouTube and Facebook. All right, so some of the stocks that we traded yesterday. First of all, my God, the blockchain stocks are just literally just unbelievable. Unbelievable. These things, let me just change this so you can see this a little bit better. So, look at that chart, 24 to 40 to 42. This thing has just been an unbelievable move. Just will not stop. The stock just keeps pushing and pushing and pushing. Why am I not having a good chart right here? There we go. I had the wrong chart there. Look at that long-term chart. All right. It's not like the stock that you could sit there and think you're a beginner. The stock has jumped into a category 5. Okay, it's very volatile. It's very fast. It's going up way too fast. We know why it's going up during to crypto stocks, but there are a bunch of them out there that are doing pretty well because of it. There's this one. There's Mara. You know, oops, typed in the wrong window. They all are doing the same exact thing. They're all moving really nicely. You could see it once again. They're moving up way, way, way too fast. I unfortunately sold almost most of my Riot because I went into TLRY. I wish I still had a more Riot, but listen, the thing about being a day trader is that you're in cash at the end of the day. You can come back in the next morning, you could jump back in, you could trade it. So once again, I'm talking about my swing trades, you know, and that's how you learn how to swing trade. Once you learn how to day trade, then you could say, you know what, this could be a good swing trade. And by the way, I know some of you here did this trade too yourself. How many of you guys went out there and did an option on TLRY? Okay. Probably did like, you know, a leap or something like, you know, 6 months down the road. That's how you trade options. You don't wake up in the morning and be like, okay, what's Tesla options doing today? Oh, you know what? Apple's got great options. No. You cannot be a good option trader unless you're a good swing trader, and you can't be a good swing trader unless you're a good day trader, okay? So you're doing an opposite, and it's okay. The best thing that could happen to anybody trading is that you do it long enough, you lose enough to realize maybe I got to start joining a team, and maybe I got to start learning from people that do it very successfully, because if you could stick around and deal with that, then hopefully you're going to come to realize, wow, there's really money into it. Because listen, that's how I learned. I got into it. All right, so that's just one of the stocks I just wanted to cover. It was that one. It was TLRY, ACB. I mean, I can go down the list. CRON. Look at these beautiful stocks, all pot stocks. They're all moving today. What else we had? We had the CGC that moved yesterday. That did also another one. You know, another grow company. All of them, all doing well. OGI. All these things are all moving. Okay, and they're all moving again. SNDL, my God, this thing traded over 1 billion shares yesterday. You know, I mean, this thing is just already traded 120 million, and it's only pre-market, for crying out loud. Try to do that on, you know, Webull or, you know, or Robinhood or TD Ameritrade. They're not going to let you do this in pre-market. But look at that, we've been doing it, and this thing's been doing awesome, and they're doing great. So anyway, what else? Is that all of them? We had a couple other ones that were part and out of the industry. LI did really nice going into close, did 30 to 32 that we traded yesterday. By the way, you can look at all these stocks. We do two events, one in the morning, one in the afternoon. If you're a first-time listener here, that one we traded too. What else would move pretty well? Oh, NEO. I don't know what's going on with this NEO stock, but this thing is just like on a tear, for crying out loud. NEO is just doing great. Let's see if it breaks all-time highs. That was one of them. Blink was another one. My God, a lot of these charging companies doing well. XL, you know, these are all stocks that are part of the, you know, in my opinion, the Green New Deal. FCell, what was that one? Plug. You know, Plug. All of them. Just look at those long-term charts. Just unbelievable. These stocks in November, like you look at them, like, wow, look how much they went up. So this is like a pattern to let you know that some of you, if you go back and you review and see like what happened in March when we had the crash, you know, when we had the COVID crash, I call it. That's what I'm calling it, the COVID crash. Just like the financial crash, the COVID crash, the financial crash, all of them, the internet bubble. So anyway, what you have right here is you're seeing the same thing. It's consistent. It's consistent because if you missed it, you're like, oh, I missed that opportunity. That's okay. There's always a new group, a new thing that's going to be moving. And trust me, don't worry about you think you missed this one. There's plenty more out there. All right. So let me go out there and go through the watch list right now, what we've been trading this morning. Once again, Michael, I'm sorry, I missed that too. And we're going to cover that too. There was a lot of other ones. You know, one of the other swing trades I'm in right now is Uber. Actually, I just bought this stock and I put it in my little kid's retirement and just, you know, not even looking at this and the airlines. But Uber obviously did well because Lyft came out with earnings yesterday, right? Is that what it was? I think it was Lyft. Lyft, is lifting it. I think that's what it was. Yeah, Lyft is doing pretty well. Yeah, so obviously being in the same industry, if you knew that, you knew, you have to go through one versus the other. But anyway, those stocks are all moving pretty well too. Let's go over a couple other stocks. So we know the pot stocks, SNDL, TLRY, ACB, CRON, they're all moving very, very well this morning. You can see it. They're testing new highs. I'm just a little nervous because they're going up way too fast. They're very, especially TLRY, it's very hard to trade, okay? A couple other ones that obviously have nothing to do with those stocks. There's a couple other ones that are moving pretty well. Look at this one, BLTH. If you notice here, I put it in the chat room. Let me put that right there. Hopefully everybody can see that. So on YouTube, and you guys can see it, it's up on top of the alerts. But, we start trading, once again, right before 8 a.m. You could see the watch list right there. You could see those stocks. Those are things that we've been trading already in pre-market. But the BPTH, I don't know where this came from, but she just started making a big pop right now. And how do we know that? Program trading. 3 times, 8 a.m., 8:30, and 9 a.m., okay? If you don't understand how to trade program trading, you should not be trading at all. You got to know those times. You got to know what to look for. And you know what? Having the insight of looking through the big percentage gainers, that's how basically how things, what's moving up, what's moving down. Another one that was on that list that actually just kind of just moving right now, OLB. Ooh, typed in the wrong window. It's moving pretty flat right now. It's gapped up pretty big. It's up 75%, 7.6 million shares, pretty decent spread. Don't like the tier sizes that I'm seeing right now. So it's going to be difficult getting in and out of it, but I want to see how she's trading. I don't see that much algorithms going on level 3. Not seeing too many icebergs on level 4. I might move this to a second protocol stock, but we know they do always jump up and come up and work up the ranking, the way of trading it. This one, OGI, we've been trading this. I forgot to mention this earlier. This is another stock that we've been trading this the last couple of days. OGI, nice big mover. Stock was at 250. Stock went to 350. It's up to almost 6 today. It's been a very good swing trade. How do we know it? Because it became a very good day trade. Stock has been closing at the highs, been doing pretty well. Just be very careful. It's going up too fast, okay? So if you are swing trading it, you got to be careful. When they go up that fast, they come down twice as fast. A couple other ones that I did not have on the watch list, and that was the UANY. That one, cheap, very inexpensive, level 1 stock, beginner stock. If you're new to trading and you got a little deer in the headlights or you get some butterflies, this might be up your alley. She's moving. She's up pretty decently. She's up a lot, though. Be very, very careful, but she's very comfortable to get in and out of it. You won't have an issue with that one. GSAT is another one I found this morning that's moving really, really nicely. Look how gorgeous this one is. A 40-cent stock went to $1.20 to $2.20. It's already at $2.90. It's up 37%. This stock is doing very, very well. Beautiful pre-market, great spread, very comfortable. Look at the orders, 150,000 sitting at 286. Okay, that is what I call a big buyer. Okay, this is what you're looking for. Nice, comfortable. Remember, there's a lot of them that are moving today. You can't trade them all, but there's definitely a stock for everybody in their portfolio to trade today that's going to give you the least amount of risk with the high amount of reward, depending on what your ultimate goal is. So that pretty much does it. A lot of stocks. It's Wednesday. Tuesdays and Wednesdays and Thursdays are the best days of trade of the week. And you could see it consistently every time you're here. Mondays and Fridays are like 50-50. But be here early, make your money early, get ready in pre-market. Now, anything I'm missing, cyber traders, that I did not miss out. Jerry's saying the MD did really well, too, on the swing trade. And Lyft. That's awesome. Like I said, I didn't jump into Lyft. I was a Lyft fan when it first came out. I lost money on that trade when it started backing off. Good thing I got out of it. But, I ended up jumping on Uber. And, obviously Uber learning came public right after Lyft did. So they kind of figured out they wanted to price at a right price. But because Lyft is now breaking all-time highs, that obviously has a lot to do with it. Anything else, guys? Anything else I'm missing? Twitter with earnings. Yeah, Twitter, obviously, huge comeback, okay? I mean, you could see that stock literally went from 46. It's up to 65. But it's not really going anywhere right now. It's just kind of flat. I think Twitter's, I guess the rumor is they're going to start charging people or something like that. I mean, they got to make money somehow. But, you know, Twitter's looking pretty decent. It is a little fast, a little hard to trade, though, I'll be honest with you. I mean, I traded a couple of times. I made money. I lost money. I made money. You can see right now you got 50,000 share sellers at 65.70. Another big hedge fund right there, big order, 65.80 for another 51,000. You could see it's having a tough time breaking it. You know, now until that guy gets done, this thing could take off to the races. But you got to break through that little ceiling right there. All right, everybody. So there's your watch list. Now, don't forget. Tomorrow, open house here. If you want to come and join us, like us, click us on the bottom. If you're on YouTube, Facebook Live, come and join us. And also everybody in the cyber group room. Make sure you're clicking, you follow on all our social medias. Make sure you click the bell so you get the alerts. So, because I'm doing training videos all the time, very small little clips. I see something good. I want to go out there. I want to share it with you. You got to learn before you could earn. All right. But just be patient. Don't rush. You can do this for the rest of your life. You know, and especially with COVID, there's no safer place than being here in the cyber group room. All right, cyber traders, good luck. Be safe. And we'll see you back here at 2:30. If you're in the cyber group room, once again, remember, we'll start commentating right at 9:30. The market opens up. And if you want to join us on YouTube, Facebook Live, just click on the bottom, do a $9 trial for a week, and you get us to join us all week in our trading room during pre-market, after market, and during the hours. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading. Be safe.